wow, April 27th today. Not very good lighting in here. Yeah, it's April 27th. Just at the farm today. Gonna get the planter out, get everything hooked up, get the monitor going, and see how it goes. Have a couple things that I need to add to the planter, and besides that, it's more just checking everything over, greasing it up, and seeing what all needs to be done. So should be pretty easy. As you can see, have everything pretty much packed in as tight as it can be. You find a centerfold planter is narrower, wow, if I can speak, than obviously one that folds in from the sides, but it's also pretty long. So I mean, the toolbar is just over 40 feet, and then the hitch, so it fills up a barn pretty fast. So I'm gonna get the planter tractor out, get my dad's loader tractor out, and then hook the planter up, pull it out, and pivot it around, see how it goes. So you always have to hook up your relief line. It goes back into the case. So it's not obviously a normal hydraulic hose, but make sure that's there first. Then we do our standard ends. This controls lift and pivot, markers, easier said. I'll turn it back on once I get it in. Okay, so on this planter you only have the 2 hydraulic hoses for the pivot, and then you also have 2 hydraulic hoses that are running the vacuum. So just have to have 2 remotes. But obviously a tractor that can handle the back. Now I just have to do the wiring harnesses. This gets you your power, and then that's obviously your control, so get those hooked up. Okay, got my monitor plugged in. This is the Pro 700 Case IH monitor. If everything goes as planned, I should be able to say run 6 is my unfold. So I'm going to check a couple things out first, and then I'll come in and try to do that. Pretty straightforward on how to unfold it. They tell you what to do. So remote 1, pull back. That's spinning it. Make sure I don't catch any, last year on the very last fold I did catch one hose right in the middle there, and it took out one of my sight gauges, red balls. So okay, so that, now I go back, sets the rotate lock. Now I'll put this in neutral and we'll go forward. This is going to retract the tongue. Usually, depending on the field, when you put it in neutral, it will sometimes pull the tractor back, sometimes pull the planter. Obviously, since I'm going downhill, it makes sense that it's pulling the planter. Almost there. Okay, and you'll see when I push it forward, the lock, it locks. So then I'm gonna do this, but I don't really need to. It just makes it a little bit easier to work. Okay, so that is my unfold. Now if I want to plant, I want to put it in limited. So that's just going to allow me to lower the planter bar. Yeah, let me test that out just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm dumb. I have the stops on. Okay, I'm gonna go full and lift it back up and go get my cylinder stops off. Okay, well, you know, that would actually make it easier. So limited just means that when I'm in the field, even if I pulled it all the way up, it's not going to lift it all the way up. So, like there, that's as high as I have it set, so not too bad. And then that's it. I'm gonna go get into the boxes and get into the meters and check them all out. So today what I'm doing is obviously in the seed meter, making sure I don't see any slop in the bearings, making sure the singulators spin freely, aren't binding. And then also I am moving to a 24 cell corn plate, because previously when I got this, it has 48 cell seed plates in it, and when you really look at the chart for the ideal range of that, that's more in the 30,000 to 38,000 seeds per acre range. So when I was slowing down, when I was going at 5 miles an hour, and it was dropping down to sometimes 20,000 seeds per acre, depending on if it's a bad area of the field, really that was way out of range for it. So in addition to them being newer plates without any sort of wear on them, they should be more in line with my 24,000 seeds per acre average. So we'll get these installed and check over all the meters. Okay, so my next task, after getting the seed boxes all put back on, went over the seed meters, put the new seed plates in, I have my new seed or disc orifices for my 2x2. So in previous years I was getting a mixture of 28% with 1034O. There's actually a new product so the mixture was 15 gallons per acre. There's a new product that you can still do the 2x2, but you're only putting 6 gallons per acre. So last year what I did was I went half and half. Would fill up with water, also fill up with the mixture, because I didn't have small enough orifices to get it down to 6 gallons per acre. So this year I did go ahead and get them. So all I have to do now is unhook and do one that I can actually try to do with one hand. I won't be able to, but just have to unhook the nozzle body and put the new disc in, and then it should be good to go. I didn't get too much video finishing this up, but got some. And when you have a 60-foot barn and the rig is about 70 feet, not too bad actually. Pulled it all the way kind of through and then cranked it out around, so now I can just finish up the last.